Good morning, everyone. So today we're going to talk about LGBTQ in Tanzania.
Niko huku German kwenye human rights na nimekimbilia huku kwa ajili ya kuja kusave maisha yangu. Naomba kila mmoja wapo anaweza kunisikia leo hii anyoshe mkono. Raise your hand like this. Raise your hand like this. Yeah. Love is love. We still keep fighting. Our light we have, we still need to fight for our light, because if you don't fight for our light, the light is going to disappear. So show up.
As you can see here, they are not playing. They're not joking around. With the video, they took it down, so I couldn't show the comments. But as you see here, they're not joking around. The lesbian, gay, transgender, all that stuff here is not tolerated. Okay, in the video you just saw is a Tanzanian woman who is pro-LGBTQ. Can you please translate? What was she saying in a nutshell? Well, you understand. Well, you do understand, but what was she saying?
She was saying like about the gays and stuff. Like the Tanzania doesn't allow them to practice gay here. So if you want to be, that's why she learned from Germany to go and hide.
Okay.
So because if you practice here the gay and stuff, they like, the government, if they catch you, they take you to the jail. They send you to jail if you practice gay. But here mostly people, they don't do that. They don't like that. So people who practicing gay and stuff, they just hide. They don't show up in front of people.
Okay. Did you know what LGBTQ was?
No.
You never heard of it before?
I haven't heard of it.
Do people in Tanzania talk about LGBTQ?
Not really.
No, not really. No, they don't know what it is.
They don't know what it is.
People don't know what LGBTQ is. So, the West is just going too far. We are pushing our American or their Western homosexual agenda upon the world. How do you say L in Swahili?
L?
L, yeah, L.
It's L.
Is it L? What about G?
G?
And B2 is B2?
Ba.
Ba?
Yeah.
Okay, what about Q?
It's Q.
Just Q. Okay, so some of the words are the same.
Some of the words are.
Some of the words are the same. Okay, that's cool. It's interesting. Learning some Swahili as we're doing these videos. But anyways, they don't have it here. You know, people don't talk about it. It isn't pushed. Biden is on this campaign for homosexuality being spread globally. You see what Uganda did. Uganda implemented the super hardcore anti-homosexual bills, especially for those who are going for underage partners. You're looking at life in prison and death. So I hope those crazy people understand what they're being faced with here if they try to push the gay agenda. These countries are pushing back. South Africa is different because South Africa is a puppet country. South Africa is the same as America. It's literally, they tried to do the same thing in Africa as they did in America. Look at the history of South Africa. They were over-colonized. That's why they have indigenous white people that were put there, and just, it's crazy. You know what I mean? South Africa, I went there, I was like, fuck this place, I'm leaving. I was gone. The only reason I stayed so long because I had to wait for the visa here. I didn't even know what I was getting into here, but I was like, it gotta be better in South Africa. I didn't know what else to do. But check this video, this little clip about the laws here on LGBTQ stuff, so people can see they're not playing. Oh, so when they catch you here, What do? Do they take you to, you said the hospital?
Yeah, they take you to hospital.
They take you to the hospital, and what do they do to the hospital?
They examine you.
Examine you.
Yeah.
Okay, they examine you.
Yeah.
Where do they examine the men?
The butt.
In the butt. So they check your butt to see if you're getting drilled. And if you are, you're going to jail, homie. They're not playing with you. You're gone. You're out of there. So they take you to jail. And you know what? Some people may consider it harsh, but here, as you've seen, people here don't want it. What were they saying in the comments in Swahili?
But they just say a lot of shit. They say like if they catch you doing that, they like they take you, like if you have, let's say you have siblings, they say like assume if was one of your brother or would you be happy? You know, some of them they just say a lot of comments.
A lot of comments. Okay, negative.
Negative.
Yeah, so
they
they're not
don't
happy.
like that. They're not happy. They don't like that at all. They don't like it.
So America needs to keep that in America. People here do not want it. The country is very religious, very traditional. Do you want your kids to be gay?
Would you like
No, hell no. Look, I'm here. I'm hiding from that stuff. You know, I'm here with you. I accept your culture. Your culture is better than ours, 100%. 100% their culture is way better than ours. It's family orientated, and it's about keeping the society alive and loving each other. That's way better than anything we got going on. So yes, I'm very happy being here. No, I do not want my kids to be gay. I don't want our kids to be gay. I hope people take Tanzania as an example, Uganda as an example of family values and structure. Homosexuality should not be pushed upon people. You know, it should not be forced upon children, especially children. Like, what type of sick people force homosexuality upon children? And now they're sending in these puppets, whatever. The lady went to Germany, so Germany probably found her. You know, so what they do is these countries, they find people and they like pay them, and they come here, and then they hold up the signs and yay, we all are gay. You see, there was nobody there.
Yeah, some of them they say like you're shaming our country because our country, Tanzania, they don't do that. So some of people they say like that's shameless.
Yeah, like come on, don't bring it here. They in the comments, because you could change the translation. People were like, you went to Germany, go back there with that, you know, and I really respect that. As you see, they even have laws against heterosexual sex with oral sex and what they deem as immoral anal sex. People here don't do that. You know, that's not important. The important thing is procreation, you know what I'm saying, having your family. Those are important, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody just wants to deal with, I don't know, weird stuff. Like, you know, people aren't into butthole sex and, you know, like, come on, like, America, we put too much value on sex. That's the problem. We put way too much value on sex, you know. We're supposed to procreate and recreate life. That's it. Man and woman, not man and man, not woman and woman. You can't change your chromosomes. You can't go from XX to XY. It's impossible. It's not out yet. Maybe in the future you could like redo your whole DNA and become something else. But as of now, what you are is what you are. I don't care about your gender dysphoria. It is what it is. Don't bring it here to Tanzania. You can practice whatever you want in America, in the West. I don't hate gay people. I have no problems with gay people if they stay where they're at. You know, in Rio de Janeiro, I didn't have any issues. You know what I mean? There's gay people everywhere. I didn't have any problems. I wasn't judging them. I didn't know what I was getting into by going to Rio de Janeiro. I thought it was going to be a black place where black people lived in unity. The country's like 60-something% black, 70-something% black. Something crazy. I was so hyped to get there just to seeing that it's a puppet country. It's a puppet country. It's another reflection of a I guess a failed implementation of Eurocentric standards. You can't apply Eurocentric standards upon African people. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Eurocentric standards are for the Anglo-Saxons. And I'm not racist. I'm just saying, as a dark black man, you know, I'm my roots are here. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm pro-black. I'm pro-life. I am pro other races too, but I am black, so I put my race first, myself first. You know what I mean? I lived in these places. So you guys need to just be aware of what America's trying to do. Even our ways of thinking, it's all flawed. Coming here to these original culture places, I learned a lot. We don't even have celebrations when people get married. Like real, like, oh my God, like the families coming together and stuff like that, you know. So just put all that in mind, you know, understand what the West is doing. They're really pushing this gay agenda. They're really pushing this gay agenda. She had no idea what it was. What about in school? If you try to be gay in school, what happens? She's laughing because she knows what's up. What happens?
They chase you out of school.
They chase you out of school. And your parents beat you.
Yeah, they call your parents. They beat you in front of other students.
The teacher or your parents?
I mean, the parents and the teachers.
They all beat you.
They all beat you.
Okay, yeah, that's another thing too. You get the village ass whippings. You don't want that. Everybody's gonna join together, hold hands, and get to, you know, stomping you crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you stealing and you doing all that stuff, they gonna prey on it. You know, everybody's gonna be beating you up. You know, it's a society. People understand the rules. You know, there's pros and cons to everywhere. But if you do certain actions, there's consequences. You need to understand those consequences. In these other countries, this is not America. Don't come here with the shit. You see in the crowd, they had the Mzungus, right? In the video. You see the Mzungus? Mm-hmm. It was only Mzungus. Mzungu means foreigners. Us. I'm Mzungu. You know, if you're from the West, you're Mzungu. So you see the white people in the video, you know, egging them on. It's insane. It's insane that we're really out here pushing these agendas. I thought I escaped it, honestly. I thought I escaped it. I'm on the other side of the world. I did not expect to see this. Yeah, man. The lady was struggling. You could tell it was so coach. It was so sad. I feel so bad for this lady. But anyway, guys, I'll be dropping more content. It's just, I seen this literally, the video just came out like 12 hours ago. I just seen it as we woke up and we were chilling, and I wanted to speak on it. That's all. I just want to put my real perspective on it. I'm not really going to edit this video. I really don't give a fuck. I'm not monetized. I just want to say I'm here, Tanzania. I want to be with these people. Their society needs to remain whole. The president, what's her name? Samia. I don't know how she is going to handle this, because Tanzanians don't really like her too much. They like Magufuli, and she's only in power because he was killed. You know, if you know the story, Magufuli, the Sukuma, her tribe, you know, one of the, I guess, most renowned tribes here in Tanzania, right? Sukumas are crazy. Everyone knows Sukuma, Magufuli, whatever. But I think Samia might be a puppet president. I think because Kamala Harris just left, and now they're pushing this gay shit. I was saying this shit too. I think she's a puppet president. I think they're gonna, cause she announced, did you know she said she's going for president again?
Yeah,
she said, yeah. 2025, the election. I can't vote, but 2025 be the election. Kamala Harris was just here like 2-3 weeks ago. I think this is a ploy. I think in order for her to remain in power, because the people here don't want her, you know, I think she's gonna get in bed with America. People here already see it. She's been going back and forth. Then Kamala Harris came here, and now this homosexuality agenda is being pushed. Yeah, I think she's jumping in bed with America. So I really hope. I don't really see this country going down that path. You know, you see all the people fighting it. I'm here. I stand with Tanzanians, 100%. I mean, Nakupenda Tanzania. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Right? You know what I mean? You know the Swahili. But yeah, so just have to drop it. Hope you guys feel me on this video. Even if you don't, I don't care. The Tanzanians do. The people who are against homosexuality being pushed on other people do. The people who want their children to be saved. I don't want my children to be raised in America. Fuck that. All that weird shit and violence. Do they talk about violence here in Tanzania? People don't die. None of that shit happens here. All the little YouTubers talking about crazy riots and shit, that's bullshit. I literally walk around here not knowing too much Swahili, and I'm perfectly fine all times of day. And like I walk around, she don't even walk around like I do, right? I really be out here walking, but by myself, I go crazy. I walk. I explore. That's what I do. I'm an expert. I explore these countries. I want to see firsthand, you know, and that was my problem with South Africa, Johannesburg. You can't walk around Johannesburg. Anybody that says you could walk around Johannesburg has not lived there. You cannot walk around Johannesburg just willy-nilly, head in the sky. Like here, I'm walking on sunshine. I'm not, you know, I got fucking my phone in my hand. I got something else in my other hand. I'm walking. I'm not even ready for no type of surprises, you know? Like, you know, in South Africa, you gotta head on swivel. You know, you gotta be ready to go all times. You gotta ready to drop your shit and run. You know what I mean? Like, people coming up on you with guns, more than one people coming at you. Like, but they're fiends though, you know. That comes with Eurocentric influences also. Intravenous drug uses. You don't see that here. There's no drug addicts on. You don't see people like, you know, slumped out on the floor here. You know about that stuff?
No.
Do you know about people using drugs and stuff in the veins?
No, they didn't
Yeah.
hear. Very few.
Very few. Very few homosexuality. Very few intravenous drug users. It's a lot of positives. I mean, the negatives are they don't have the most, I guess, westernized healthcare. You have to be very careful with that. But as far as everything else, and infrastructure, you know what I mean? But that comes with all that. But who cares? You know, you're in a loving society. You can still get the same care. You just have to really look for it. And I'll come out with videos talking about that as well. I went over my time in this video. She's like probably ready to go. It was supposed to be like 7 minutes, but this is a powerful topic. I wanted to touch on it a bit. Like I said, I'm not really gonna edit this video. I'm just throwing it out here. I'm ranting about it. It really bothered me seeing that shit this morning, man.